my little pathetic platform. You know what? It was good in practice. I just dreamed a little too big. I'll get that slug, though. Oh, you rest assured I'll get it. I just need to load up my health and run up there. I gotta get my stuff back.
I'm an adult.
Oh, welcome.
I'll buy as many damn cookies as I want to.
I still love it. Still love that. Follow alert. I keep saying I'm going to change it, but then I hear it again, and I'm like, no, maybe just one more day. Maybe just one more day. Yeah, we got this. Pick up wood? I don't need to pick up wood. I'm all set on that. I do gotta go back and get my vehicle, though. Now is the prime time for us to find those slugs, though, to start overclocking the factory or some of the machines. Because at nighttime, they're so easy to spot. Now, I don't think we've really gone and searched off in this direction. So, we're gonna go check it out. I'm gonna go see what's over here. Because no doubt there's some goodies. At the very least, there will be ore for us to find. That's a big man. It's going good, man. I've had a pretty good day, honestly. Pretty relaxing. Nothing I can really complain about, which is always nice. Oh, damn, this is just one huge copper deposit. It is copper, right? That's iron. Don't you do it. Don't you do it. Oh my god, you little bastard. Oh, there's two of them. Wait, is that the same one? Or is there actually... How many? That's one down. Don't be a hero. Don't be a hero. Oh my god, he jumped over me. It's awesome. Got a little bit too much pep in his step. I respect him so much more now. I'll toss a beacon down here. We'll just call it a massive copper deposit. It won't. I'll just put massive copper. I'll know what it means. It's not important. I'll know exactly what it's talking about. Because that is a hell of a lot. Or that's no, that's not copper. I went through this already. I already went through this once. I was gonna call it massive not copper, but then I realized that's just gonna cause me more issues probably because I won't remember what it was. It's how it goes every time. Oh, I see a slug. Do you see it? Dead ahead on the tree or something. We just got to approach it, open up some healthy dialogue, and then steal everything it is, and then use it as a battery. Perfect. No, you didn't see me fast enough, losers. Now I'm out of here. Now I'm gone. I love how as soon as I get in the vehicle, they completely forget about me. They think they saw someone, but they're not quite sure. What is that? You know what? Let's run it over and find out. Oh, it's one of the fire things. There we go. Just a quick little rundown. I don't know where those prompts come from, but... Alright. What do we got here? Is that a slug up there? Kinda looks like one, but I can't say for sure. We got a pit. That we do know. Whoa. Oh no, it's one of those crazy plants. I was gonna say, I hear something walking right beside me, and sure enough, I got these two goons just hanging out. Sorry, I just hit him in the face with my wheel. He'll be fine. He'll be fine. He just doesn't know who I am. I'm the wheel deal. I don't mess about. I apologize for that joke, but not really. I stand by it. I only apologize for the public appearance. On the inside, that was gold. Oh my god, look at this thing. We gotta hit it. We gotta hit it because I don't understand it. I love it. Damn, so there's actually trails over here. Damn, that's beautiful. Oh, there's another crash site here, too. That could be a big deal. I do see one of those things, though. Or is that two of those guys? I think it's two of those guys, but I don't know if they'll see me. Okay, what's the requirement? Because they all seem to have a requirement of some kind to open them up. Oh, one of them saw me. Where are they? Reload! Just reload automatically! Oh my god. No, he jumped him. We're cool. What the hell? Did you see that? He's got sick moves. What are you gonna do now? Did you get yourself stuck? Dummy. You got a buddy though, don't you? Ooh, he's way out there. We gotta make sure we got that drop on proper. Ah, whatever. If he's not gonna bug me, he's not our problem. Carapace. See, there is usually a way to open these. I guess maybe this crash site doesn't have one that we can open? I can't dive. That's not fair. I can't take out my weapon. I'm not tall enough. Table? Hell yeah. Take some of these too. And this? Who? Where? I'm gonna kill him just because I'm scared of him. There we go. We don't have to worry about him anymore. He can't hurt us anymore. Maybe it's this thing out here. Nice! Congrats! It is. It's this thing. Needs 20 megawatts. And it needs 4 steel beams. I have 4 steel beams. Not on me, but I'm 100% sure that I have those. And the power is easy, because if there's one thing my base has, it's power. So can I dive? Is there a way for me to do that, or was that just a fluke? You know what, can I just drive through this? Because it's not very deep. Bam. Yeah, so I decided to make... I don't know why. I always liked astronauts. I find the like little cartoon astronauts adorable. So I have my sub-emotes that have been approved now. And I really, really love them. So the tier 1 emote is this. Tier 2, you got this guy. And my favorite one, tier 3, is the Rage. I really love the Rage one. I don't know why. I can feel his frustration. I think that's why it's so important. Don't break. Don't break. Don't break. Shit. Well, I broke it. This is why we can't have nice things. Nice. Yeah, I don't know. Space in itself is beautiful. I always really, I don't know, was fascinated by that. And the astronaut, kind of, what they symbolize, I find any kind of picture you see an astronaut in, even if, like, we obviously don't know, that could be like his home planet, but if you see him in like an astronaut suit standing overlooking like a big vista or something, it naturally feels very alien, and something about that I really like. There can be someone who is absolutely in their element, but yet they still feel so alien in that environment. I feel like I'm not going to be able to make it across here in the vehicle. You know what? I didn't go into a swim. Outer limits. For a second, I thought you said router limits, and I was like, there needs to be a tech Discord called router limits. Maybe I can go around the long way and get the slug? Yeah, that looks like the plan. Me too, man. Me too. This is, I'm sorry, is that a spider? What the fuck is that? I am not on board with this. This is horseshit. I want nothing to do with those things. No, no, I want out. I want out, please. Oh no. Something bad has happened. Oh my god, I almost crashed the game. I don't know how. I don't know what I did, but it did not like it. Well, that's terrifying. Are they still following me? Great. 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 Well, I can't lead them to my home. I can't lead them to my home. I need to ditch them somehow, somewhere. I'm not okay with anything spider-like, and that's a little bit too spider-like for me. I think they abandoned me, though. I think they did. Okay, new plan. New plan. We're just gonna swim across. Nice relaxing dive. Nothing to worry about. I'm not American. I'm not. Does that still count? Am I the break in the chain? No, you've got a sweet raised Canadian boy here. I'm not going anywhere. I'm still paranoid those spiders have picked up my trail again and they want my giblets. They're in there. At least we know that they exist, so we'll do our best to always avoid them. Actually, no, like, not just the passive thanks, man. I'll genuinely say that means a lot. It's such a nice, because obviously I'm talking nonstop when I'm doing this. It does mean a lot when I get someone say something like that. Seriously, that's really sweet of you. I appreciate it. It's a nice little confidence boost. These slugs are ugly, but so important. Hold on, I gotta reload. Just give me 1 minute. No, can you just give me 1 minute? Okay, yeah, hold on, I gotta reload one more time. He's not gonna wait. They're both coming. One down. Where's the other one? Jump! Okay, alright. It's my favorite country too, actually. I've been very fortunate to be born into and live where I am. I know there's a lot of people that deal with a lot of shit that I don't have to deal with. So I do, it's not lost on me. The UK is going through kind of a shitstorm right now. The UK is in the middle of it. I thought I heard something. Do better. I will. I'm gonna do my best. If my best isn't up to your, like, up to par though, you can full-blown be disappointed. That looks bigger. He does not look friendly, but this does. I'm gonna do it for you, Psycho Steve. You know, I always knew at some point in my life, it wasn't about living for me, it was about living for Psycho Steve. You want to live for someone like that. You want... Just like me winning, like, an award someday. Just thank my parents, thank the wife. I'd also like to thank Psycho Steve for always, you know, encouraging me to do better. He believed in me more than I believed in myself. He was my rock during hard times. Jesus Christ. I love shooting them. You never know what they're gonna do. Okay, we are actually in the danger zone now. Oh, this is where I wish I was playing it multiplayer. This game is multiplayer, by the way. It's relatively cheap. You can find it on the Epic Games Store. For me, I don't know what it'll be in the UK or in the States, but it was $29.95 for me, so it'll be cheaper everywhere else. Except maybe Australia, because I think they get screwed hard too. But it does also multiplayer. If you were a fan of Factorio or, what was the game that was out recently? I think it was called Town Factory or Factory Town or something like that. It's kind of like that. This game is called Satisfactory. It is incredible. It is early access. One thing I will say that's really surprised me about it though, A lot of the times when a game is first released in early access, the developers kind of wipe their hands of it. They're just like, well, it's early access. We're just going to be like, let people acknowledge that there's bugs and deal with it. But this game has been, even like when it's loading in the world and stuff, the little micro stutters, I don't mind that because it is early access. Overall, the game has been exceptionally solid, like since release. It looks beautiful, it runs beautiful, the mechanics are solid, there's definitely a game there. And if you aren't familiar with the developers of the game, they were the same devs who did Sanctum, Sanctum 2, Goat Simulator, Deep Rock Galactic. So I do enjoy the games they've already released. I know that they put work. Like, if you look at Goat Simulator, that game was so small when it started, and they just kept working on it, and it blew up into something so much bigger. So I think it was easier for me to accept this game when I saw it in early access, knowing that they were behind it. Yeah, multiplayer late game, I'm guessing this might need a bit more optimization. Which game are you talking about? I have that game. Which game? Is it Deep Rock Galactic? Is that the one? Because that's the last one I said. So I'm just assuming on that. Okay, I can't put stuff in the workbench. We're still doing good on all this. Nice, we actually found some of the slugs. Yeah, Goat Simulator, I haven't played a lot of it since they finished it, but I have seen videos and stuff on it to know that they really built it up into something pretty goofy and insane. They could have just made the initial Goat Simulator, sold it for a cheap price, and then called it a day. But they didn't. They just kept adding to it and making it funner for people. Yeah, me too. I was a huge fan of Factorio. Countless restarts, and then eventually I think a 46 or 48 hour game to launch my first rocket. So when I saw Satisfactory was released into early access, I picked it up almost immediately. And I will tell you, if you're a fan of Factorio, this game is Factorio. It's a 3D Factorio. Oh, I'm sorry. Was that rock too big for my thing to hit? Wait a minute, what is that? Pick up leaves? Why? Oh, no. No, we're gonna get back in the vehicle. What's my favorite game? That's a really tough one, actually. I don't know if I really have a favorite game. I would say I have lots of favorites. Like, going back early, I would say Super Metroid. I would say Final Fantasy X is a favorite of mine. I'd have to really think about that. It's so tough because gaming itself is such a big world. There's so many games you'd like to play, and I'd say the games that I love the most are either from things I'm nostalgic about when I was younger, or things that have surprised me. Because, I mean, well, the whole point of this channel is to make it through my Steam library. And that's, now that we got the Elgato, name your top 1,000 games. Hey, look, there's one of my other vehicles. I was like, who the hell else is that? No, it's nice to know that he's hard at work. I forgot I made him go over that. Like, I know we have the game list on the community Discord to help us organize what we've been through and what we haven't. We're definitely at 1,000 games, or over 1,000 games total. I still have to add them to the list, but I think we're 10% through the game library so far. Well, and that's sort of the thing as well. I mentioned this earlier before you got here, Steve. I think in Factorio, because it was just the top-down view, and it was a lot more restricted, I had to really force myself to be more proper. And in this, I have freedom to just do what I want. I can kind of... you haven't seen my factory yet, but trust me, this is... My style is very interesting. I'm so happy. Holy shit, wait a minute. Did my antenna actually bend with the door? It did! Look at that. That's awesome. I love that. That's great. My factory is like a madman. Oh yeah, if you have OCD, this is gonna kill you. But I am very happy with my double stacked power station. This, look at this. You'll love this part. I got like 3 conveyor belts just interwoven. These two are like going through each other. This is what I want my factory to be. I want it to be a madhouse that makes no sense. I want it to just be conveyor belts sprawling through the sky. That's what I want. If Steve wasn't a psycho before, he will be now. I think this is good. Back her on up. How much fuel did I put in that bad boy? Apparently I put a lot in there. Oh yeah, I'll show Steve my my steel production. Or no, okay, Steve, check this conveyor belt out. You'll love this one. It's like, they're like, you can't put conveyor belts there. And I was like, you don't tell me how to live my life. I'll put a conveyor belt anywhere I damn near want to. Dude, no, it gets so much better. Because this is essentially an unused factory now. But but I kind of love it. So I've double stacked constructors. So I found this 2 iron deposits, and I have these 2 double stacked constructors that it just kind of feeds into. And I just used a conveyor belt post to make it look like they were actually supported. And yeah, they're just kind of there. But don't worry, I promise you, the coal conveyor belt is way better. The coal conveyor belt is more a marvel. A structural wonder of this world. Which, me being the only one here, pretty much anything I do is a world wonder. You see that? It looks so much more goofy when you see it from a distance. So yeah, the conveyor belt just kind of goes way off about 800 meters off in that direction, and then just comes back to a machine here. You know, very organized, very well done. I should unload this so I can keep doing it. But we're really getting places, you know? I think we've been doing a really, really good job. I will say the one thing I am proud of, I've mentioned it like 3 times in this stream, is my power station. My power station is a beautiful, beautiful piece of machinery. Fueled by 1 coal deposit. The entire thing is fueled by 1 coal deposit. And we can just ride this conveyor belt up. You will be happy to know that the top and the bottom are symmetrical. And that should at least give you a little bit of comfort. But it's pretty incredible. So with 1 coal deposit, we are generating 1,300 megawatts of power. And considering how the base is only using about 230 max, we're doing pretty damn good. So, you know, that's your comfort zone, I guess. Coming back and seeing, like, the nice, clean power station is your comfort zone. Me, I just want to see the world burn. So, none of it makes sense. I've got screws coming out of, like, every port you can imagine. Okay, so we marked up a really good spot for iron. We can now overclock some more of these machines. I would like to overclock the... You know what, we'll just drive this out of here. You know what? We'll just drive this out of here. I'm sure it'll be fine. What's the worst that can happen? Perfect. Oh. Sorry. he's doing fine, you know. He's been really growing as a machine. He's my strong little man. Make it stop? No, it never is going to stop now. I've been enjoying this too much. As soon as they gave me vertical freedom, it was over. Well, I'm not getting up there. That's sad. As soon as they gave me vertical freedom, shit was going down. And if I can just, like, have supports and delete them to have these floating conveyor belts, this entire world is going to be floating conveyor belts. Oh, yeah. There we go. That should at least make that production a little bit quicker. So, we just need to build motors, really. See, and that's what I actually mentioned. I was like, a lot of people are going to have supports to make it look clean and nice. But okay, I want this kind of like, I don't know, I love the idea of you looking out, and instead of erasing things, which I did a lot in Factorio, instead of erasing old parts of the build to rebuild it more efficiently, I'm just going to build this massive spire up, and everything you can see is being fueled back up into here. So now that we've gotten into like the second tier of production, I'm going to start doing all that on this layer. When we get to the next one, I'm going to bump it up another layer. So you're going to have the entire process up to the top. Yeah, absolutely. There's a Discord in the panels below. Panels below the stream, there's a Discord link. I do have a community Discord. I do really enjoy getting to know more about the people who watch me and kind of, you know, I've met some pretty awesome friends so far that way. You don't have to be friends with everybody. I usually just ask if you're going to join. Just try and make yourself known. Say hey every once in a while. I want that slug is just staring me in the face and I want it. I want it. Has our new iron reached this point yet? It doesn't look like it. I'm feeling like we will be able to tell. Yeah, right here. You can see it just immediately closes up any gaps. That should make it pretty smooth. There should be a channel called Pictures. I'm just checking in the, just checking in there. Let's see. I'll keep an eye on it. Alright, so we've learned about automating vehicles. That was a good thing to kind of figure out. Now, I guess we're really just going for this, and I can already tell that we've hit our limit. This is not actually a bad thing to, ooh. That is beautiful, actually. Hold on, folks. Let me see if I can, Let's see. Oof. That's nice. Oh, and you've been playing co-op, it looks like, with someone. That looks really nice, man. I like that a lot. So how do you handle splitting off, like, supplies? I guess you could use a splitter. But they don't have, like, the underground ones. I really wish they did from Factorio. Okay, so I can just make a shit ton of these, honestly. But I don't know how many we need. Let's go check that out. How many do we need? I'm actually really happy to see that we're getting a lot of these kind of backed up, because that's good news for me. These things are a pain in the ass for me to make. Oh, I have so many of them. It's so beautiful. And that means that this has 500 in there. So we need 150 of those motors. And the motors need these things and the rotors. Rotors we are set on. We have so many rotors, it's ridiculous. So in order to make... Fuck, I already forgot. It's wire in those tubes. Let me see. Oh yeah, the stacked splitters. I've seen that. I've been messing around with that a little bit as well. I do like that you can kind of break the game like that. I really hope they don't like... They aren't one day just like... Yeah, we've added structural integrity. They cannot add structural integrity. I will not be able to update my game. My entire factory will fall apart. None of this is supported by anything. my factory is supported by hope. That's it. A huge supply of hope. I need copper. I know that. I know copper's over there. Some more over there. Only 114. 581. 355. Copper in that direction. Yeah, you have a really nice looking factory. It's a really nice storage setup as well. Yeah, I'm not going to be like that. I mean, I will in my own monstrous, like, gross way. But I won't, a lot of it won't be like that. My cargo containers will be like 50 meters up that way. And it takes like 6 minutes to get to. That's what's going to end up happening. So I just need, is that, oh, it's just wire. So I need to bring copper up and turn it into wire. So the copper down here, it's used, but it's not like being used quickly. So maybe I can afford to split it off. That would be gross looking, but awesome in every other regard. But I kind of love it. I kind of want that grossness. Give me the grossness, actually. Give me the grossness, please. Dude, it's gonna be so fucked up. Oh, I hear my little man. He's off to do more work. Go get Papa the Concrete, little guy. You're doing great. I'm so proud of you. Okay, we're gonna bump that up because it's about to be going through copper a lot quicker now. I'm about to gross out. Don't let me build that. Don't. Yeah, the floor is too steep. That's right. That's right. The floor is too steep. Nice try, game. Trying to make me reasonable? I don't think so. You clearly don't know who I am. Nothing about this channel is reasonable. Nothing about this... They're totally gonna let me do it. And I'm totally gonna. Perfect. I love it. Bring it all on up. Bring it all on up to be smelted. No, this is perfect. This is exactly what I wanted. Oh yeah, of course. Yo, yeah. No, not like that. That will never work. That will never work. But I absolutely am down to make this kind of... This is so fucked up. This is so dumb. It's so beautiful and stupid. Can you put it over? Please let me. Oh, there's a one spot. Yes. Yes. Beautiful. Beautiful. It's a work of art. It is a work of art. This is my favorite thing. I just want it to be like, I want it to be a complete mess, but I want it to work. That's like it. I want you to look at it and not understand how any of it kind of goes together. But it still just somehow does. Oh, that's nonsense. This is, butchery is only butchery in the eye of the beholder. Yeah, that's a pretty good conveyor system. By conventional methods. Yeah, don't. Or at least if you do, don't watch me play it. Because I'll ruin everything you love. I really will. Yes. Perfect. And then we're gonna have a constructor that goes sideways, like this. Can't afford. Oh, I need those plates. Well, they gotta be getting jammed up somewhere around here. Guaranteed. Guaranteed they are. This has ruined my good night's sleep. I'm glad I could help you. Do I have enough? Do I have enough for the constructor now? I do. I have just enough. Yeah, I don't. I'm more of a, you know, chaotic neutral type of character. Perfect. Absolutely. I need you to make wire. I need you to make wire for me. And then we're going to need an assembler. But we need to get... Oh, just rotors? Well, that's fine. I could probably make that just with what I have. Rotors? No, I can't. I need the screws. I can make the screws and then make that, but I kind of don't want to. No, I'm never going to. I'm never gonna do it. I'm gonna jam them on it. I didn't even notice it till you mentioned it. And now that will actually bother me. That one will actually bother me. I'm not a complete monster. I do have some form of, like, slight acceptance with all of it. What the fuck? Get out of here, conveyor belt. Ah, close enough. Story of my life. Make wire. That's your job now. You make wire. Be beautiful. Beautiful. Mwah. It's a creation. It's perfect. Who could ever be upset with that? This hodgepodge of fucking... this monstrous thing. No, this is perfect. This is exactly what we wanted. There is no Jesus here. He left as soon as I put down the foundation. He could see what was coming and he was like, I'm not being around for this. I'm not taking any responsibility for this. He was a smart man. He was one of the smart ones. I'll give him that. I got rotors over here. I got rotors for days. I don't even gotta worry about it. Then I just gotta make my way back up there. Of course you know I have a random conveyor belt that attaches to absolutely nothing. That brings me all the way up to the top. Because I used it at one point and couldn't be bothered to remove it. I was like, yeah, that'll be an easy way for me to get back up there. What's it matter? You know, you gotta be able to live free sometimes. And I think that's what this whole thing is really all about. I think it's really all about the symbolism of living a free life. So you're gonna really love what I do next. You're really gonna love this next bit. Because I'm gonna actually line it up. Slightly, sort of, in a way. And now we make these. That's how that works, right? But wait, we don't have any power. That's fine. You know what? We're just going to attach a power line through all of the buildings to this point right here. No, see, even I can't do that. Even I can't bring myself to do it. That'll look really stupid. Can I attach onto this? How full are you? You're pretty good. I'll just bring you out closer to here. Death via soup spoon, here I come. You know, there's worse ways to go. There's worse ways to go. How long does this take to produce? Well, goddamn, the wire production is a little lax, but that's alright. You know what we're gonna do? No, it's fine. What are you talking about? No, I didn't. You talking about this? No, this is just the viewing point. No, this is fine. No, come on, Mike. It's not ruined. See, look. If it was ruined, this Cthulhu manatee, or manta ray. Manatees and manta rays are very similar. Just slight differences. See, he's pleased. He likes what we got going on. Can I shoot him? You know, I never really tried. I can ride on him? That's not a moth. Maybe it is a moth. I guess that's a lot more reasonable. No, I'm gonna call it a manta ray. A sky Cthulhu of the skies. He has a hitbox, and that's awesome. If he has a hitbox, I wonder if I can build on him. Now that's the real question. Have a good sleep, Mike. Take care. I think this is going pretty good, honestly. We just need to build motors now. How to make motors again? Oh, the rotors and those other pieces, right? Yeah. So, honestly, I'm just gonna build another assembler. Gonna bring it back. Wow, this is gonna be straight fucked. My workstation is kind of getting a little tucked behind. Oh, come on. You're just being mean now. You know, beauty is in the eye of the beholder, and I think this is gorgeous. I think this monstrosity is one of the greatest things I've ever made. Dare I say so myself. I can't do that. I can't. That would be fucked up. I'm so proud of my little factory. Now you want to talk about monstrosities, I'm going to talk to you about monstrosities. Because I'm going to make this happen. Do it, yeah! Oh my god. Rotors, just what I needed. They're gonna come up here. They're gonna come around. Take care, Psycho Steve. Oh, nice. Welcome to the family. Welcome to the community. I will, my friend. Thank you. No, we gotta dismantle this part down here. We gotta dismantle this part. This part can't be allowed to continue. We've got to bring it back down to a reasonable level. It's perfect. Yeah, no, exactly. It's such a mess. It is, and I love it. This is the worst. I want my whole life to be conveyor belts. That's what I want. I want this to become Like, my supervisor is going to come down to this planet, and he's going to be like, what did you do? We just wanted you to write a report on it. What have you done? I did my job, damn it. You might not approve of it, but it doesn't matter. Because it's mine. Oh, yeah. Fuck yeah. Meld those. Meld them into oblivion. Floor is too steep. What are you on about? This is such a beautiful creation, you know? I don't think they ever expected this kind of constructural beauty when they designed this game. I think maybe, you know, they thought people were gonna confine themselves to the norm, you know. But no, we don't. We're not afraid to do something different. Like, bring rotors 10,000 miles to the one point we need them. We're not afraid to do it because we know it'll be worth it in the end. We do. Motor. Make motors. And now, what do we got? We got motors. Motors on the go. And now, we need to get the motors out of here. So, I know what you're thinking. Mike, how are you going to get the motors out of here? I'll tell you. I'm just going to repurpose the conveyor we already had into handling this. Genius, right? I know. Sometimes I even surprise myself. I know. I know. I'm just gonna grab all these. Gonna get them. Gotta get this frame out of there. Perfect. And now motors are on their way. And just to make that go a little bit quicker, we'll just toss in 2 of these bad boys and really pump up that production speed. I say really pump it up, but it's not actually going to be going all that fast. Well, we can borrow one. We can borrow one from this and put it in the... We can borrow one from that, put it in this. Start making wire faster. And there we go. Motors. And eventually we will make a conveyor ride. Something you can stand on and just go for a ride. That is something I really want to do. I don't think I have any motors on me, but it doesn't really matter. It's loading them up now. It looks beautiful. It looks sassy. It looks independent. Exactly what we wanted. And look at that. We're pumping out so much wire now. It's beautiful, really. We should go see if we have any milestones. I bet you we do. Uh-oh, uh-oh, uh-oh. Uh-oh. Well, I died. In the dumbest way possible, but I died. Go around the pin. Go around the pin. We got, there it is. Ah, yes. My monstrous facility. Now, what do we have to unlock? Oh, we have quite a few, actually. It is a really beautiful game.
Milestone reached. R&D inflated your pocket dimension and have provided an improved Xeno Zapper with increased strength and range.
I'm rather pleased with this. Like, all things considered, isn't actually too bad. Fabric, I'm sure learning about that will help me make better suits, maybe? What are we at? 36. And I wonder, can I just make motors myself to help speed this along? Yeah, pretty much. How do I make those? Those in wire? Done deal. Yeah, let's make this up really quick. All in all, this isn't all that bad. I don't know if I keep saying that to convince other people or to convince myself. Maybe a little both. Maybe just a smidgen of both. I can make more of those though, right? I can make more steel ingots. I just need those 2 types of ore, which I have right here. And then... oh, I need coal, that's right. I don't have coal just chilling around. Ah, forget that idea then. I almost got stuck in my own design. I don't want that. I don't want to die from my own creativity. Although that is the most likely way this will end. There. And put in all of these things that I have. And put in rotors that I have. Nope, rotors is full. Big time. Yeah, this is all kind of going well, actually. I'm pleased with this. Yeah, it's actually not too bad. We're just pretty much waiting now. Now, we could build a massive factory off somewhere and start having trucks deliver the goods. We could definitely do that. But this stream just crossed over 4 hours, so we'll probably end this one here. I might stream something more later. I'm not 100% sure yet. We'll kind of see how it goes. I want to touch base with some people since I'm home from vacation now. Beautiful. Beautiful. Perfect. Go for it. We're gonna break 100. And now that'll just tick away until that 50. Ingots are just getting filled up, which is awesome. It's not too bad. So we're pretty great on copper. Probably take this out of here. Oh, I got a message. Who's messaging me? Okay, so the pipe production has gone up. I guess pipe production wasn't really the problem. It was this. I don't have any of those to put in. But that should at least help now. Yeah, we're close. Already halfway there. We might just wait for this to finish. The pipes, they're all good. Take 3 of the steel pipes. Do I have wire on me? I do. And then I can go around to the workshop. I can make some of these. Just 8 of them. And just toss them in here. And then we're just gonna wait, honestly. Just gonna chillax, take it easy. Can't go over there. Just gotta wait now. I'll be right back. Alright. We're not far off. We're almost ready to send out our second package. Our second shipment. I love this outer conveyor. I don't know why. It just looks so cool. It like hugs the sides and comes back in. We're still producing motors, right? Trying to expedite this process a little bit. I really do like this automated vehicle system. It's super smooth to use. It's cool to see going. It's probably one of my favorite automation systems I think I've seen in a game so far. Even more so than Factorio's trains. That's the final 3 we need. All right. Well, I'll call that progress. What does it need now? Unavailable in early access, so we hit the main point. I'm okay with that. Because now I can just work on milestones. And I'll probably have to cut this really weirdly too to put on the YouTube channel. So if someone made it to this point, that's why all the previous episodes are so weird. Alright. Let's see what kind of stuff we got now. Oh, damn. Interesting. So now we've gotten into oil, plastic fuel. Crafts 3 or 4 parts into another part. Can be automated to pick up and deliver resources at truck stations. Advanced behavior in machines, that's exciting. Fuel generator consumes fuel to generate electricity for your power grid. And that must be the fastest conveyor belt. Jetpack? That's the way to go. And a gas mask, that's a really huge deal. Because that'll let us go into all the poisonous areas. Awesome. Okay, so did that also open up new research for me? No. Well, I think that's as good a place as any to end it. I'm just gonna go get my vehicle back. I forgot I left it up on the hill. Got ourselves a nice little vehicle area here. I didn't even notice until now. What if I built a wall there? Well, can I still walk in there? That's awesome. Works for me. All right. I think we'll just call it here then. Maybe. Nice. Right, folks, well, that's it. I might stream again later tonight. I'm not 100% sure yet, but until next time, thank you so much for stopping in.